Wait, before you decide to take that video and turn it into a podcast, watch this video. Let's talk about it. What's up, Pod Influencer? My name is Ozil, and I want to welcome you to the Podcast Influence YouTube channel, where I help you amplify your influence with podcasting. On this channel, I'm going to share with you tips, insights, and strategies, and sometimes some random rants that might give you a couple nuggets of value here and there. This is to help you pro up your podcasting with style and influence. And if this is your first time here, please, hopefully you can dig the content. I have a ton of content that you can check out, and please hit that subscribe button and hit the notification button to be first in line for all the latest content weekly, every Thursday, my friend. Okay? And listen, I'm going to put this out there. Off script. This YouTube channel is not a how-to tutorial. I'm not a techie podcaster. This is for you if you dig the mindset aspect of content creation in regards to podcasting. If you are one who appreciates branding and marketing and strategies and all the other ingredients that make a successful podcast. And my thing is this. And my background is branding, marketing, and as a frontman for many years being in the live music scene, I was able to cultivate confidence and a certain style as being a performer behind the microphone in front of people. So I believe that skill set has translated into me helping you as a podcaster, you as a content creator, how to truly, as I like to say, ignite the mic so your message can take flight. All right? Okay, anyways, try to wrap there. So my obligation, my promise is to give you content that's gonna help you with your mindset, that's gonna simply make you a better podcast host, right? Style and build influence, okay? There's a lot of how-to stuff out there. Go and dig it out. There's a ton. I like some of the YouTube channels out there. There's a lot of blogs out there, a lot of influencers in this space that are talking about the technical aspects of podcasting. But again, my angle, my zag, I believe what's unique about this YouTube channel is that I'm going to give it to you real, and I'm really gonna bring you a different aspect that I feel that many other podcast experts or coaches or whatever are not talking about. It's more of the mindset, more of the branding, more of the marketing strategy, and simply some tips on helping you become better behind the microphone. All right, so if you dig that, again, you came to the right spot. Thank you so much. Of course, if you are a returning subscriber, pod influencer, much love. I really do appreciate it, okay? I'm not sure why I did that. Wait. I have no idea. I wasn't gonna like blow a kid. Okay, all right. We're gonna keep that in there because it happens, all right. But I was gonna say much love. All right, so let's get right to it. In this video, my friends, we're gonna be talking about what not to do if you are planning to repurpose your video content into a podcast episode. So this was inspired by a friend of mine who voice messaged me asking my opinion about repurposing video content into audio and how it translates into podcasts, and wanted to get my thoughts. So here is the raw and uncut version. And by the way, shout out to my friend for that great question, because this is what fired me up, and I was like, I want to shoot this video for it. So here it is. My biggest tip for you, if you decide to take the audio and turn it into a podcast episode, is this. Be mindful and invest time and attention to really listening to the audio that's coming out of the video content and make it suitable for a podcast platform, okay? People can't see what you're describing, okay? People don't want to listen to you give shout outs, especially for you live streamers out there. People don't want to hear shout outs for people joining in, okay? People don't want to wait until people join in your live stream and you release that. They don't want to do that, okay? So it's important for you to really respect the audio format and know that, you know, if you are trying to create audio content, make it for the audio listener, okay? Our job as a podcaster is to make sure that we give our listeners a great audio experience. But some of the visuals don't translate into audio. And you might have heard it in some of your favorite podcasts when they're trying to do this whole live stream audio and multicast. Some of it doesn't translate well, okay? They're describing colors and things. And if you do decide to do that, let your listener know, hey, listen, if you're listening to this episode, you may not see what I'm describing. You can point them into the YouTube direction or wherever you're hosting your audio and say, if you would like to catch the video to see what I'm talking about, that may bring back some traction, some traffic back to the video. So you can do that, but don't go off and start taking out all the audio from your video and turn it into a podcast episode thinking that your listener is going to have a remarkable, great experience from that podcast episode because it's going to go over their head. I remember one time I heard a podcast episode. It was very disappointing where they simply they took the live stream and they turned it into an audio podcast. And it was such a horrible listening experience because you were waiting for them. They were saying hit subscribe and hit the notification button. I mean, they were treating it like it's a video piece of content, and it's not. So if you are thinking about repurposing your video into a podcast, make sure you take time out to listen to the audio. Most likely you will have to go back in post-production and edit the pieces where you're waiting or where you're just rambling or you take out the hit subscribe and that does not translate into a podcast format, okay? And again, if you are doing a podcast episode or video content or interview and you're describing certain things, make sure that you're giving the audio listener respect and give them a description of what you are describing, okay? So again, respect the audio. That's all I'm saying, my video live streamers and content creators. Listen, I'm a YouTuber as well. I love creating content here, but if I decide to translate or create a podcast episode out of a video piece, I gotta make sure that I am making sure that this content is tailored for the audio listener, okay? So that's my big tip for the way. Yes, I'm not against it. I'm all about repurposing. I'm all about being efficient with your content, but respect the audio, okay? That's gonna be the hashtag, respect the audio, if you decide to create video or content, podcast content from video. So that's all I gotta say. Hopefully that helps out. Leave me in the comment section down below if you do this. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you think. And let me know if you do have a video podcast and how you do it efficiently where you're respecting both platforms, all right? And of course, if you dug this content, please hit that subscribe button and hit the notification button to be first in line for all the weekly content. And also, I'm also gonna leave a link, by the way, my friends. Listen, check this out. I have a free masterclass. So if this is your first time stumbling upon this YouTube channel, welcome. And also go and check out podinfluence.com/free. Okay, free. It's a free 1-hour workshop hosted by myself, yours truly. Get in there, take the free masterclass. It's gonna show you from everything from A to Z on how to launch your podcast, from some of the biggest podcasting pitfalls and mistakes to avoid, to equipment. I mean, I really pack it with a lot of value. So head over, I'm gonna make sure that I link it down below. You can share with anybody who is interested in starting a podcast, all right? So enjoy and hit me back up at any time to let me know what you thought about it. And thanks again for tuning in next week. Till next time, peace and one love.